If you're about to buy a diamond eternity ring in 2026, stop. You could be making a $1,500 mistake that almost no jeweler warns you about, and it has nothing to do with the diamond quality. In 2026, a diamond eternity ring can cost anywhere from $1,100 for lab-grown to over $4,500 for natural diamonds. But the real cost isn't the price tag. It's what happens when your finger size changes and your ring can't. I'm Mehedi, and after working with over 500 rings, I'm going to show you the resizing trap, how to avoid it, and how to get the same luxury look for thousands less. Let's answer the most searched question. Can eternity rings be resized? Short answer, technically yes. Real answer, not safely. A full eternity ring is a continuous loop of diamonds. That means every part of the ring is structurally loaded with stone settings. To resize it, a jeweler has to cut the ring, remove diamonds, reshape the metal, and reset everything. That's not resizing, that's a rebuild. And in 2026, the cost of resizing an eternity ring can range from $800 to $1,500. In some cases, it's cheaper to replace the entire ring. Here's where most people make the wrong decision. A full eternity ring gives you sparkle all the way around, but zero flexibility. A half eternity ring looks identical from the top, but has a plain metal base underneath. That small design change means you can resize it easily, it costs less, and it's more comfortable for daily wear. If your finger changes size even slightly, and it will over time, a full eternity becomes a liability. Now let's talk about price. The biggest shift in 2026 is lab-grown diamonds. For example, a 5-carat lab-grown eternity ring costs around $3,700. The same look in natural diamonds? Easily $15,000 plus. That's a massive gap. And in eternity rings, where you're dealing with multiple small diamonds, lab-grown gives you something critical: consistency. Every stone can match perfectly in color and clarity, which is much harder with natural melee diamonds. Here's how cheap eternity rings expose themselves. If the diamonds aren't perfectly matched, you'll see yellow and white stones mixed together, dark spots where inclusions block light, a checkered sparkle effect. In a ring with 30 to 50 diamonds, even 2 bad stones ruin the entire look. That's why color consistency matters more than carat size in eternity bands. If you really want the full eternity look, there's one hack. Ask for a sizing bar. This is a small section of solid metal at the bottom of the ring. From the top, it looks like a full eternity, but structurally, it allows resizing later for around $150 to $300. Think of it as insurance for your ring. Now let's talk about durability. When comparing platinum versus gold eternity rings, this is what matters. Gold wears away over time. Platinum doesn't. It displaces instead of losing material. That means stronger prongs, fewer lost diamonds, lower maintenance over time. In 2026, upgrading to platinum usually costs about $100 more, but it can save you hundreds in repairs. Nobody talks about this, but they should. High-carat eternity rings push your fingers apart. This causes something called pinky rub. If you wear your ring daily, especially while typing or driving, this becomes a real issue. That's why thinner bands or half-eternity designs are the better long-term choice. Here's the truth. Eternity rings are sold as symbols of forever, but structurally, they're one of the least forgiving ring designs. If you're not 100% sure about your size, don't buy a full eternity ring. Go for a half eternity or a ring with a sizing bar, and consider lab-grown for maximum value. In 2026, the smartest buyers aren't chasing sparkle. They're buying based on physics. If you found this helpful, check the full guide linked below where I break down real 2026 pricing, best deals, and exact ring recommendations. And if you're comparing options right now, watch this next video on lab-grown versus natural diamonds. You'll save thousands.
Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, subscribe to support and discover more videos about fine gemstones, jewelry insights, and timeless treasures. Your support means everything. See you in the next one.